Hi guys, Dan here at Viking Aquatics UK. Just an update video on the grow out tank. The young Geophagus are doing really well. My clown loach is doing really well as well. Them two there are 3 spotted headstanders. Lovely fish. It's my young jaguar cichlids. A young fire eel. I'm growing a few fish out in here. It's a 5-foot long tank. It's my big ghost knife fish is down the back there. He's come out for food, he's really big. I've had him a long time. There he goes. That's his pipe, that big one, he loves it in there. He's just sticking his head out that, and then there's a young clown knife fish, still really small. He will be coming out of here when he's a bit bigger. He's just growing out at the minute. He's growing really well, the clown knife fish. Still really small, like really young, but he's more than doubled since I got him. It's another young jaguar cichlid. My old big male was the dad to these jaguar cichlids. A close friend has him now, and he bred them. He's done really well with them. There's another close friend that's bred the Geophagus redhead tapajos as well, because it's Geophagus seriamensis that I keep, the big ones. They're all eating the brine shrimp they are that I've just put in. Sort of floating around in the water. Just fattening them up nice, trying to give them good food and plenty of water changes at the minute. This afternoon I'm going to add some of my anubis to this wood here. There's not enough plants in here at the minute. I like my tanks heavily planted really, other than my main one, because the jaguar eats all the plants in there. There is some lovely fish growing in here though. I've been watching it more and more lately on the night. And then these in the tank above on the racking are my young Kelberi Peacock bass. It's a dream fish I've wanted for a very long time. Did a lot of research over a long period of time to work out which ones I could actually keep. And these are one of the smallest peacock bass, but they still need a big tank. So I've got 3 of them. They're just starting to turn golden now actually, the past few days. They're still very young though. Really nice fish though. I can't wait for these to be bigger and get them in a big tank. They're in a 5 foot long at the minute, just like the tank below, but when they've got it to themselves, I need to feed them up, keep an eye on them, grow them to a decent size, and then I can put them into a bigger, deeper tank. I love watching them feed. Lovely fish. Plants are a bit up in the air at the minute because I'm just going to do a bit of a rescape. Spread my plants, some of them are getting really thick, so I want to spread them across more tanks. Bit of a variation of plants in each tank. Lovely fish to watch though. They do swim all the way down, but there's nothing in there at the minute. They tend to stay together, the 3 of them, like the 3 amigos. And this is Poppy, the pufferfish. Power Bay pufferfish. I'll just put a mussel in, she's getting really excited for it. Here she goes. We really love her, she's beautiful, such a character. Poppy the pufferfish. I think I'm pronouncing this right, she's a Power Bay pufferfish, but they get more commonly called the target puffer because they've got loads of spots on them, but they have just one red spot on the side, like a bullseye. She's the right character to watch though. She destroys the mussels. A little bit camera shy there. I'll leave her to eat a mussel in peace. And then this tank to the left on top, there's a pufferfish's tank. And then on this side, we've got all the guppies. They're always breeding the guppies. There's a pregnant female there. There's only 1 male though, there's quite a few females and we only have 1 male. Just because even with 1 male they get myvid. There's no need for any more than that. And there's one of our blue-eyed lemon plecos, the males. Bristlenose pleco. The other male, blue-eyed lemon, is a prolific lad. He's really good breeder. He's in there with a load of babies. They're fresh babies in there. But if you look to the cave just next to him, you can see a lot of babies. There's some snow whites growing out in there. Some blue-eyed lemons growing out in there, some common browns growing out in there, and there's some super reds as well growing out in there. Can you see there's the babies? That's a baby snow white, that one, with the blue eyes. There is albinos in there too with the pink eyes. It's a baby snow white, that. There's a lot of them you can see there. The snow whites tend to breed in this cave normally. There's also a lot of shrimp in here. The different ones. He's a lovely guppy. Tuxedo one apparently, the male there. There's some lower quality shrimp there, but we love them all, so we keep them all. But there is some lovely blues as well, and lilies, crystals. There's a baby guppy there. Loads of baby snails on the sponge filter there. More shrimp. There's normally a lot of babies on this rock here as well. There's the blue ramshorn snails as well, this one. A lot of plaques down the back as well, and shrimp. Some of the females, two of the females there, blue-eyed lemons. I love this tank. This one's my wife's and the children's, but I do love the way they've got this tank, and there's always lots of breeding going on in there. It's a healthy tank. I'll just drop a mussel in. I do put algae wafers in for the plaques, but with them having babies as well, I drop a mussel in for them, and they tend to rasp on it, so they do like the protein as well. Oh, there's one of the female snow whites there on top of the cave. Back to the peacock bass. I really can't wait for these to get bigger and start to show their colour and shape, but I won't rush them. I'll just finish on this bottom racking tank again, because it's really funny to see how empty it looks. I'm going to add more plants in, but how empty it looks at the minute. And then as soon as I drop a bit of frozen food in, especially the Geophagus lead the charge. And then once the smell's in the water, all the other fish come out from hiding. Young jaguar cichlids are out now. Tetras are back out. The clown loaches start piling out this wood normally, and out these two tubes as well. Oh, clown knifes come out. Look at that bloodworm there. Big ghost knife fish is out. Lima shovel nose catfish is out. I love watching this tank once I feed it on a night, but it does need more plants, so that's this afternoon's job. More anubis in there, maybe some Java fern and some other plants. My oldest daughter named the ghost knife fish Ghost Face when she was younger, after, you know, off Scream, the killer in Scream the movie, because on their face they have a mask just like the mask on that film. So his name's Ghostface. My daughter picked that name. Fire reel. Getting stuck in on that bloodworm there. Young jaguar cichlids got hold of a big piece of bloodworm there. Yeah, so the racking's getting there. It's not finished yet. It's been a work in progress for a couple of months, the racking, to be honest, with all the big tanks I have as well. It's hard to keep on top of them all. Well, I keep them more healthy, but there's a few tweaks I want to make to these tanks before they're right. One being they need a lot more plants. This one's got quite a few plants in, but the others could do with more. There's one of the super red bristlenose plecos there. Super red female, that one. There is babies dotted about on the glass as well. Young baby plaques. I zoom in. Oh, really small. But yeah, they're all over the glass as well. I will move some out of there. Start growing them up bigger in their own tank. But yeah, if you want me to do more videos about these sort of tanks, let me know in the comments. You know, the smaller fish. There's a snow white bristlenose pleco there. And the big males come out for a go on that mussel I put in. So there's a female there, they're both chewing and rasping on that. They love them as much as they love the algae wafers. I do give them the algae wafers too though. And they love rasping on the shrimp as well. I put prawns in. Cooked prawns, they don't eat the shrimp that are in there. They might have the odd baby now and again, but not to a noticeable amount. He will have just come out of the cave to have some of that. I don't think I'll be able to zoom in there enough to see all the babies in there. No. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you want to like and subscribe, much appreciated. Take care, bye bye for now.